In this video, we're going to look at how to raise a general ledger account query in Xero. Why raise a query? Well, if you have a query on an unreconciled bank transaction item, you can enter your comments in the Discuss tab on the bank rec page, but you can't enter anything anywhere in Xero when you have a query on a transaction that you've posted already, or on an invoice that you've posted or is sitting in draft. So we're going to look at two ways of raising a query to deal with those. Number 1, if your item is unposted, save it as draft, add notes to the bottom, email to helpdesk@caseron.co.uk and we'll investigate it for you. If the item is posted, then edit the transaction and post it to a 999 queries account, add your notes to the bottom of the transaction, email to helpdesk@caseron.co.uk and Caseron will investigate. The advantage of editing the transaction is that you can edit them as you think of them and ring-fence them all into the 999 queries account. You'll have a full audit trail of the queries that you've raised and our written responses. Let's look at how that works in practice. So in the first case, I have a draft bill that I've entered into Xero from the builder. We've bought £100 worth of materials and I've posted it to the 999 queries account because I'm not sure where I should be posting it. I've saved the transaction instead of approving the transaction, which has saved it as draft, and I've added a note at the bottom of the invoice here saying I'm not sure where to post this invoice, please advise. Now there is no way in Xero of flagging items that are in draft and ready to be looked at other than the fact that they're sitting in draft. So if you have a query that you want looking at, please raise it as a help desk item and we'll look at that as soon as we can. If we go back to the dashboard and say this time we have an item that we've posted to advertising and marketing and we're not sure that it's gone to the right account code, we can look at the transaction. We bought some prototype media banners from Smart Agency, but say for example we don't think that should have gone to advertising and marketing, perhaps we want to capitalise it or we think it belongs to another account code. We can edit the transaction, we can post it to 999, save the change and add a note here at the bottom to flag what our query is. Not sure where to post this because, don't forget to explain why you have the query. Save the transaction and then we go back to the watch list in the dashboard and you'll see the item appears here. Now because we've changed the transaction to appear in the queries for Caseron watch list, whenever any of the Caseron staff come into Xero, we'll immediately see that there are items there that we can have a look at. It will be quicker for you to post it to helpdesk@caseron.co.uk as well, so we're immediately aware of the transaction that needs looking at and we'll go in and we'll address your queries. If you have any queries, please email us at helpdesk@caseron.co.uk and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.